A lot of excitement in the world of sports, and Ayotunde will be telling us why.
Yes, indeed, Melinda. Time now for some sports news. It was all fun and excitement as Governor Meka Ihedioha lit the Unity Torch ahead of the 13th edition of the Imo State Sports Festival. While performing the ceremony at the Government House, Governor Ihedioha expressed delight on the shape sports is taking in the state. The torch is scheduled to tour all the 27 local government areas in the state in the order of the 5 sports zones before the Imo State Sports Festival begins on December the 12th this year. And Lionel Messi has won a record 6th men's Ballon d'Or award at a ceremony in Paris, beating Virgil van Dijk and Cristiano Ronaldo to take the honors. Messi succeeds Luka Modric, the Real Madrid and Croatia midfielder who won the prize last year. This is the 32-year-old's first Ballon d'Or since 2015, which moves him one ahead of his old rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. Switzerland's 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer will become the first living person to be celebrated on a coin in the country. Swiss Mint has created a 20-franc silver coin bearing Federer's image, which will be released in January. It's the first time in its history that Swiss Mint has created a commemorative coin to honor a living legend. He is perhaps Switzerland's most well-known individual, having won 103 tour-level titles, including 20 Grand Slam crowns and 28 ATP Masters 1000s. He has also spent a record 310 weeks at #1 in the ATP rankings. Anthony Joshua says he is confident of victory in his rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. Joshua says he chose to reinvent himself after defeat by Ruiz Jr. and feels different going into Saturday's rematch. The 30-year-old lost his 3 world heavyweight titles to the Mexican in June and has decided to check his approach after a first defeat.
I know I can do it. I was this close last time, so now next time I won't mess up.
Do you feel under pressure?
I feel quite relaxed. The pressure is performing, making my team and my coaches proud. And I've done that by staying dedicated, and I'm sure it's going to pay off.
The Southeast Asian Games host, the Philippines, is preparing for Typhoon Kammur to barrel through several game venues of the capital, Manila. The Chief Operating Officer, Ramon Suzara, says contingency plans are in place for outdoor sports that will be affected by the storm. Typhoon Kammur will make landfall over the country's Bicol region early on Tuesday and has already prompted local governments to evacuate thousands of residents to schools and evacuation centers. And that's a wrap on sports news. I'm Ayotunde Ballon.
Many thanks, Ayo. And now, in spite of the impeachment inquiry hanging on the head of U.S. President Donald Trump, the work of a Nigerian creative artist, Doc's Art, still managed to catch his attention. Now, Doc's Art is a ballpoint artist who uses pens, yes, pens, to create hyper-realistic portraits. His drawings went viral after he posted on Twitter his second portrait of Mr. Trump and his wish for the U.S. president to see it. President Trump retweeted the portrait, saying he thinks it's fantastic and encouraged the artist never to give up on his dreams. A brilliant work of art indeed. And the main news again. President Buhari today reaffirmed his administration's commitment to prioritizing local content. The president offered this assurance when he laid the foundation for the University of Transportation in Daura, Katsina State. Also today, the Dangote refinery took delivery of a crude distillation column with 650,000 barrels per day capacity as it nears completion. And political leaders, as well as climate diplomats today, began meeting in Madrid, Spain, for climate change crisis talks, where the president of Ireland's Marshall described a fight to the death with rising tide. That's the news at 10 tonight. I'm Melinda Akinlami on behalf of the team.